The printer manufacturer Procolored unknowingly distributed malware-infected drivers and companion software with several of its printers for at least 6 months. This video is sponsored by Stonefly. More on that at the end of the video. The problem was discovered in May 2025 by YouTuber Cameron Coward, also known as Serial Hobbyism, during a review of a Procolored UV printer. Antivirus software flagged both the USB drive that came with the printer and files downloaded from Procolored's official website. Security researchers later confirmed 2 types of malware in the software packages. The first is XRedRAT, a Delphi-based remote access trojan. This malware has backdoor capabilities including keylogging, taking screenshots, file manipulation, and remote shell access. The variant discovered was tied to previously known command and control servers that have been offline since early 2024. While this reduces the immediate risk, its presence in distributed software is still significant. The second and more active threat is SnipVex, a new .NET-based clipbanker and crypto stealer. SnipVex attaches itself to Windows executables and silently monitors the clipboard. If a user copies a Bitcoin address, SnipVex replaces it with one controlled by the attacker. This malware avoids infecting system and temporary files and uses a custom marker to prevent multiple infections of the same file. At the time of discovery, it had already stolen around 9.3 Bitcoin, worth nearly $1 million. The malware was distributed in software packages hosted through Mega.nz links provided by Procolored, and also came preloaded on USB drives included with printer shipments. At least 6 printer models were affected, including the F8, F13, F13 Pro, V6, V11 Pro, and VF13 Pro. Researchers found 39 infected files across 20 different file hashes, totaling about 8 GB of compromised downloads. The earliest known infection dated back to October 2024. Procolored traced the infection to a compromised USB drive used during the file transfer process. The company cited the Floxif USB worm, which is capable of modifying executable files and spreading via USB devices. This suggests major lapses in antivirus scanning and digital hygiene in the company's software packaging process. Once alerted, Procolored removed all software downloads from its website on May 8th and began scanning its software for malware. Clean versions of the drivers and companion software have now been uploaded and verified as safe by independent researchers. Users are strongly advised to stop using any previous versions of the software, delete anything received via USB or from the Mega.nz links, and replace them with the newly issued clean versions. A full system scan is also recommended. Because SnipVex infects executables, simply deleting the installer files may not be enough. Users should ensure their systems are completely clean to avoid further risk. This incident impacts customers worldwide, especially in maker communities and the digital textile printing space. It's a clear example of how hardware supply chain vulnerabilities, when software is distributed alongside physical devices, can introduce serious threats to end users. There's no evidence that Procolored intentionally planted malware. All signs point to compromised internal systems and inadequate controls during software preparation and distribution. And now a word from our sponsor. Get a Veeam-enabled Stonefly mini immutable and air-gapped server plus gateway to the cloud, starting at $999. Contact sales at stonefly.com for details. Subscribe for more cybersecurity news, and don't forget to like this video. Until next time.